Hello everyone! Welcome back to Flotsam Banto. We got a few new people to join us. We have two girls to be named, and we're gonna name one of our new people today that was requested with a name. So we have Sponger, just about to come home and join our colleagues. We're gonna be naming Sponger today. And the name for this one is gonna be Chupasane. Welcome to our town. There we go, welcome. Hope you are gonna enjoy your stay over here. So it's going pretty good. We have a good amount of food, a good amount of water. Wood is low like it kind of always is at the moment, but we're not in any dire situation or anything, so we are pretty good with that. We recently also did build our birdhouse, which I'm not entirely sure if it works with the latest release of the game, but we have it. If it's gonna work, we might find out, right? So let's look around what we get surrounding our area. And I'm kind of leaning towards maybe going to a new world. That could be fun. It's always fun with a new world. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna consume a lot of fuel to go to new world. Interesting. Didn't I lose any fuel at all? This will use 75% of your fuel and you won't be able to return to the area. That's weird. It still says I have maximum fuels. It might be a little bug or something with that thing at the moment. Let's change this one again. We're gonna make sure we are having boats going here, but I guess swimming can work sometimes too, because we are so close to it anyway, right? So, normally it's better to use some boats because they can loot more things and they can travel faster on the ocean as well. So let's look around what we got around us. We got some overgrown wooden ships that should have some good dry wood, polluted wood, dry wood as well. We got some wet wood, some plastic, and some more fishes. Seems like a pretty good spot for us. So over here on overgrown wooden ships, look at that. The green driftwood is already reclaiming those ships. Perhaps we can do some reclaiming ourselves without anyone disturbing. So we're gonna send some boats over, and they also do have some metal scrap. That's gonna be well needed for later on. And I'm kind of leaning towards producing a few more plates, so we have a few of them lying around for later on. But over here we have the polluted wood. These trees seem to be withered from the water contamination. We should replant these. So we are gonna go and gather that. And like I said pretty recently, I would love in some weird way to be able to maybe plant some trees. It shouldn't become too easy though, of course, because that's ruins the fun if it's going to be too easy at the same time. But it feels a little bit interesting to be able to do that, to me at least. So here we're coming out. Bob along is going out to do a little bit of fishing. And Jan is not doing very much. The same with Abigail. All boats are taken almost. This one have one can of food in it. I think this has been here for a long time, by the way. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the previous video as well, and I think there might be something bug going on here. Interesting, this storage option is disabled for this one, and I did enable all of it on that one. Let's see this one. Interesting. I guess we can make some more storage. It could be something like that. We do need some more plank to do the storage yards, so maybe soon. Oh, there we go. We can make one at least. So this one, let's have this one. It almost fits there, but let's have it right next to the boat. That should be a quick drop-off location for some good loot. And we can do another small one over there. So that might be why they ain't cleaning this one up, or maybe they're just too busy with things. But they were just standing around before, so I don't think that was really the case, right? 24 in food. We're doing good with food. 17 floaters. That's nice. Maybe we can do a large storage yard. Or we can try some more interesting fishing. We can do like a food truck where we can cook fish and sushi. That would be interesting. That's going to be 14 floaters, and the fishing hut is 14 floaters as well. But I don't really feel like we need this one. I'm going to go for a food truck first. Day 34, water is going down. But we're doing pretty good with it. This one has been fully salvaged. Neat, very nice. During the night a campfire was spotted. A survivor might need our help. I wonder if one of these can have like seagulls. I would love to have some seagulls, but I'm pretty sure they are disabled at the moment. So I don't think we can actually get any, which is a little bit unfortunate. I do miss our little bird friends. They were so nice to have. I kind of miss them already. Have some pets flying around, helping around the town every now and then. Polluted wood, fully salvaged, and very nice. So now we just gotta clean up the ocean a little bit more, and let's make sure we get all of the wood floating around on the ocean, because it's the thing that we need the most. This one seems to be outside of our boundary, so we're gonna get that later. Or can we go there? There's an icon. I think it might actually be outside. Yeah, it is. I also see that we got some seaweed covered rocks over there. That should be pretty neat. And let's see, we have some fishes over here. I think we have a lot of fish at the moment though. 48 fishes. That's a lot of good fish. You know, sometime in the future I would love to be able to maybe get some crafted, or if you find some rare loot sometimes, like a scuba gear, to be able to go down into some cities and loot inside of their houses. I feel like that would be a pretty interesting thing to do. So I do think we're gonna try to like get another one of those medium storages. It's gonna be very useful for us to have around. There we go, we can afford one more of those. Let's have this one around there, should be good. So I think the one we're gonna research right after the food truck, where we're gonna be making some delicious sushi and cooked fish, is gonna be the large storage yard. This one can hold 120 items, and it isn't really that expensive to do. It's only a few floaters, some planks, a little bit of plates, so that's pretty good, right? Not too hard to do. I think I'm gonna move the boat actually, and let's see, the next drifter is towards this destination. So I'm gonna make kind of a stop next to the wood over here, so we're not wasting too much fuel going there. A lot of flotsam. I'm gonna make a parking right in between here. Yes, we can get our things a little bit faster. We got some car wrecks over here. I'm hoping that maybe it will have some solar panels or something. Would be cool. It has some batteries, some scrap and wood. Okay, let's send like 2 boats to that one. Plastic. We don't really need much at the moment. Like we could, I guess we could go in and only loot the floaters. That's a thing we can actually do. If you untick the plastic, we can focus only on looting the floaters, which is really what I want to get at the moment. And let's see, we get some wood over here. We want to get all of the wood though. And some beautiful fishes. I see the wind is coming in here. I kind of wonder, by the way, if we can move with the wind, so like 2,400 that way. It would be interesting if it were like cheaper to go this way because the wind is coming from that way. I feel like that would be an interesting thing. And you know, maybe that will be a thing in the future. Who knows? Several boats has been abandoned. Don't abandon my boats. Reclaim that one. Reclaim this one. Probably because I moved the boat a tiny bit, I'm guessing so. And let's see, we have, it says we have 3 boats. Just gonna wait for them to reclaim them. 5 out of 5, so we didn't lose at it, that's good. Let's disable that one. It's producing too much power, more than we need at the moment. Because it goes up pretty quick when I have it on, and if I'm just gonna have it on when I have enough fuel. It's gonna just be wasted fuel. So I'm hoping for the future to have a way that like, don't run this one if I have like over 70% fuel or something like that. That you can set it up to an fuel level. So you don't overproduce for no good reason at all, right? So let's look in here. We can research this large storage yard, and that's gonna be nice. Gonna build that one soon, and let's see the cost for making our food truck. Look like we can actually do it already. The best food at your favorite truck stop. Serve cooked fish and sushi. Okay, so let's have it here. Yeah, fresh seaweed right next to it, right? That's gonna be some delicious food. And how it works with this one is that instead of just cooking fish and then instead of just making seaweed salad, we combine those two and make a sushi of it. And it will become a lot of food. I kind of want to save up to another water still, a solar still, because it's pretty neat to have a few of them around. Just gather a little bit of water. And one thing that is not so good with generating water with these are that we have like a limit in here, right? And the thing is that that is also affected by this one. So this one will stop when we reach the limit, which is not really a good thing, right? I would like if this one stopped but not this one. Because this one doesn't really require any work at all, right? So here we go, food truck is built. Look at that little tractor building we got there. Wonder if we will be able to make that beautiful little sandwich later on. So this one, the building is not linked to any energy building. So we have to connect it with some poles. I don't know if this one can reach all the way over there, that's pretty far away. So that's one of the things with this new update for anyone who hasn't seen before. They added electricity to the game, so we make poles. We also produce power in like solar panels. We can also use it for producing wood generator. We can also use it with manual power for biking, like we're doing here. Shadow is trampling along, really good. And the main boat also has a little bit of power that can be produced over here. You can see the amount that we are producing in every building and how much it's going to consume when we are using the buildings. So for the 5, 60, 60, 15, so and 30. But it's only when you're using the building. And we also have some battery storage that I built a few one extra so we can store more batteries. And you can add more batteries to it, so this one can have one more battery. So currently it has set up to be 7. And you can even see it graphically that it will add another battery there. So you see that's the one missing spot there. The more you have, the more you can store of energy, right? So that's pretty neat. But it also added so we have to do some energy poles and connect these, and they have a maximum amount of links. There can be 5 linked objects from every pole. And to do one more pole we need to have some more planks pretty much, and I think we can get that soon. Wood is our biggest enemy at the moment. So I'm looking around for some wood. We have some over there. There's a viaduct as well. And I think we could go there, but we also have the lonely island over there, but it might be a little bit too much to get another person already. But now, with the added battery, you can have 20,000 in fuel compared to 18,000 before. That's a pretty sweet upgrade. Let's go a little bit closer. I don't know if I want another drift now. I might get one more, but I think after that we're gonna chill a bit. And let's activate this one so we can produce more power with some firewood. Later on as well, with the new fuel system with the energy, we can also make an oil power generator where we can consume oil to produce power. Probably one of the best ones in the output of energy, right? But it also requires us to use some plastic, and it might actually be better because then the firewood can go to other things. But it doesn't feel good to burn things. I don't really like the idea of burning oil out here, but we might be doing so soon. Because I want to try it out and see how good it works, right? So let's gather a little bit of wood. And turn that into some beautiful planks, hopefully. We can be first drying here. The wet wood is gonna go up on this one. And looks like we got some island here with some things on it as well. There's some batteries, some scrap, and some wood. And plastic, I'm not really gonna care about at the moment. So now we can make another electricity pole, and I'm gonna try to have this one. Let's see. I have one over there. I think if I do one here, it can reach from that to this one, and then from this one to the building. During the night, a campfire was spotted. A survivor might need our help. A waypoint has been added to the compass. So, is that the previous one? No, that's another one. Far, far away over there. And let's disable this one again, because we're generating more power than we need. Maybe we can have it on at the moment, though. We're using quite a lot of power now in the morning when we're making water, so let's leave it on for now. So here we have another energy pole, and we're gonna connect it with this one, and from this one into this building. Look at that beautiful lines going everywhere, like a spider web almost. So in this one we can make cooked fish, which we can already do in this one. I don't think you cook it faster in this one, as far as I know at least. But we can use nibble fish and raw seaweed to make sushi rolls, and it consumes 1 seaweed and 1 nibble fish, and it creates 4 sushi rolls, which is the double amount of fuel pretty much. So it's highly worth to do that. And I'm gonna just lower cooked fish. I don't know, can we maybe keep it at 5? But sushi rolls, I'm gonna keep that at like 10. That's gonna be a lot of food. So for food, I feel like we're pretty safe with food. It is more water that could become a problem. We are gonna move my boat a little bit over here. Now we should be able to reach the island with the drifter, which is a shipbreaker. He was a shipbreaker. Rusty Two Legs. Hello, Rusty Two Legs. How are you doing? You're gonna be able to join my town, and this guy is gonna be named as well. So this guy is gonna be named Tanjiro, and I think that is from Demon Slayer, and really good anime. I like that one. I think they released a new movie recently on the cinema, and I'm really looking forward to the 2nd season. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but I'm looking forward to it. So Rusty, he used it to be a shipbreaker. He used it to be crawling across ship, taking them apart, and become something new. And later became a scrap mechanic. You can build anything with scrap if you can be persistent enough and weird. This drifter is both. That sounds good to me. That's a good name for him as well. Little Rusty. Soon to be Tanjiro. There we go, Tanjiro. Welcome to town. I hope you're gonna enjoy your stay over there. But now we're getting quite a lot of people, but it's kind of fun to see how many I can be able to sustain in our town. That can be interesting as well. Let's loot a little bit of plastic, even though we don't need all of it. I'm gonna loot a bit. But let's maybe just go for the floaters first. We have a lot of plastic, I guess. But it's pretty cool now. We have even more hands to help out with things. So Tanjiro is good with crafting. That's nice. And high salvaging speed. That's good as well. But I'm gonna leave his priorities on default values, the same with Poopa over there. And that means they're gonna be able to help with everything. Find the things that needs to be done and do those things. Wow, 41 in food. Looks like we're getting a good amount of sushi rolls now. Thank you, Abigail. Thank you. And who came in to collect some? Tanjiro wanted to collect a little bit of sushi rolls. So look at them. That's some big rolls, really big ones. So let's see here. Oil refinery is almost researched, and after that I'm gonna do the oil power generator because I do wanna give it a go and see how good it is, if it's overpowered or not. It is probably not gonna affect the health of our people because I don't think there's a system for that, but who knows in the future. But it's pretty good, I think, to have that one, like I said before, because then we can spend some wood for firewood in some places that must have it, and also to make planks. Meanwhile, we can take some plastic because we get a lot of it and use that as for fueling our generator. So I think that's gonna be a good thing. I wonder if we should get like another fishing boat. It could be kind of handy at the moment. I feel like that could be quite useful now. So I'm gonna get another fishing boat. Let's go up to a few more plates. And it needed a little bit more of planks. That's gonna be done soon. So now we need to have 8 in water every day, 8 in food every day. Food, I think, is we're sure with that and secure, but water is gonna be a problem maybe. There we go. Now we just have to wait for our resources, then we can make another boat. Let's see how many fishes we have at the moment. We have 59. We don't really need that one, so I'm gonna cancel that one. And we're gonna move instead so we don't have to wait for one boat, right? So, let's look around a bit. Isn't that one fully salvaged? Missing one dry wood, okay. I think we're just gonna take the boat into the wild. Just go here and see what we find. That's a pretty good stuff. Some seaweed, some wood, some plastic, some fishes. That's pretty good. Get some delicious seaweed from that one, and this one. Let's loot everything for that one, I guess, and then this one as well. So let's maybe look into the large storage yard. We need some plates and some wood for that one as well. Let's maybe disable this one for a while, so we don't burn up all the firewood for that one. And let's research the oil power generator. But I'm gonna maybe save up to do this large storage yard. It's gonna be super useful. Or maybe we can do the power first. Maybe. Yeah, let's get an oil refinery soon, so I don't have to spend so much on fueling my wood generator. Instead, we're gonna do the oil generator for a while. And it might even produce more energy than the wood generator does. But we still need a few more plates, so that's gonna come eventually. Okay, now we're gonna do the oil refinery. This one we're gonna be able to put in some plastic and turn it into some oil. And let's see here for the generator, it's almost researched, that's good to see. And let's keep this one on, because we need more power going in at the moment. Wow, look at the amount of food we got. 41 in food, 17 in water. That's some good stuff, and for this one I'm actually gonna disable this one. I don't want to make any more seaweed salad for now. It's better to spend those things together inside of our food truck. And here we want to maintain to do some fuel, and what do this require? I think it's just a person, it seems. So let's set up how many we want to have on these. Probably don't want to have too many, but let's set it up like 8 or so. See how good that works. Look how many people getting busy there. And it looks like we have Marie working on this one. And maybe using a generator on this one would be really neat. It's gonna take quite a lot of plastic to do this, it seems. But I do think it's gonna be worth it. So there we go. Now we can do the oil power generator, but we do need to have one more plate, and we also do need to have a spare generator for this one. So let's look into the electric crafter, and we need to have 15 in electric scrap. We only have 5. What we could do would be to remove the one we have inside of this one, right? That's a thing we could do. But I'm gonna hope to find some electro scrap and do it in that way instead. So let's keep going towards this direction. I'm gonna make a quick stop nearby the wood over here. Keep a tiny bit further away. Yeah, let's go even a little bit further, just in between these and the wood there as well. So here we have batteries, not really what I wanted. I was hoping for some electro scrap for that one. Let's see, where do we have the wood? It's kind of hard to see when it's dark, right? I do see some plastic over there. Here it is. And we may as well gather some plastic now that we're going to be making some fuel, right? But let's only have like one boat going to that one or something like that. Also have the polluted wood there. We can send like 2 boats to that one. But guys, this is going to be it for today with Flotsam. So in the next episode, guys, we are going to be building the oil power generator, hopefully. If I'm not going to be able to get enough electric scrap, I'm going to be disassembling a generator and make our oil power generator. But guys, thanks for checking out today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to leave a like on the video, and I hope to see you guys very soon again. So have a good one, and take care everyone.